Hey everyone, Steve Muckensnable here. I am the co-author of the Profit Accelerator, the book that you'll see above. In that book, we outline how we help small businesses double and triple their annual revenues without spending additional money on marketing and advertising. I'm also the co-founder of the Pono Business Academy, where we provide resources, training, and coaching for small businesses to help them exceed their business and personal growth. So I want to talk to you a little bit more about what to expect for the training here. I did do quite a detailed description. If you click the cover photo here, you can see that it'll cover the agenda and so forth. So I want to go over things that are not covered in that description. First off, I think the best thing to do is talk about what the challenge is not. Because I've attended, like you, several of these challenges, several of these trainings and so forth. And there were some things that I thought, you know what, we could do this a lot better and still provide a ton of benefit for our members. So what it is not a glorified sales pitch. We're not going to spend 20, 30 minutes covering content and information and give you bits and pieces of things that you may not even be able to implement, and then spend another 15 or 30 minutes going over a sales pitch on what we can do to help you if you pay us money. This is going to be a training that is almost exactly like the training that we do in our group coaching sessions. And we're going to use the exact same material that we use with our premier clients that pay anywhere from $60,000 to $120,000 a year to have us come in and help grow their business. So the information is not watered down. It really is designed to help you with your business and something that you can implement right away. And forgive me, I'm going to use my notes to make sure I don't forget things to say here. Hopefully by now you've already received an email. It should give you some pretty detailed instructions on how to access the training. The course we decided to put on our learning management system, where we host a lot of other courses, and we did that for a couple reasons. The first reason is we wanted to give you immediate access to the information. We don't want you to have to wait 5 days or a week before a live course starts before you can start digging into that information. So as soon as you get that login info, you can go into the portal and start covering and going over that information. The other reason is when I read a book, I usually like to open the book and glance through the entire book so I can get an idea and the context of the information. And then I go back to the beginning again and I'll read it more thoroughly. It just paints a better picture for me, and I have a clearer understanding. And when I know what to expect, then I can absorb that information and understand it much better. So you're going to get not only immediate access, but we also want to give you an extended access by doing this. Rather than putting the modules on Facebook, and then when we do the next challenge, deleting everybody off of Facebook and they no longer have access to the info, the information that we're giving you within 5 days, you can certainly absorb and even do all the worksheets within that 5-day period. But to actually implement the strategies and concepts that we're going to teach you may take several weeks. And so we want you to have long-term access to that training and to the information so you can go back while you're implementing it into your own business. One of the reasons we designed this challenge was based on what we didn't like about other challenges. And what I don't like about some challenges is, like I mentioned, usually it's a lot of lecture and then a sales pitch. We're not going to sell you anything during this challenge. We may share information about how we work with customers and clients and different resources we might have, but this is not a sales pitch. This is a genuine learning opportunity for you to get some strategies and concepts that you can implement immediately into your business. All right. And quite frankly, there's really no time during these sessions to sell you anything. It's all packed with valuable information. The other thing I don't like about a lot of challenges is because it's all lecture and sales pitch, I don't really have a chance to ask specific questions about the information and how I can use it and implement it into my business. And so we wanted to offer another opportunity for people to do just that, other than just the videos and the lessons and the worksheets. So I'm going to put a link below in this post, and you can click on it and you can opt in for what we're calling our live implementation strategy sessions. And what that's going to do is we're going to essentially It's going to be just like our group coaching sessions, exact same format. We're going to review the lesson so you have that information. We'll have a Q&A period where you can ask questions about that information. And then we're going to work with you on your businesses and how to implement the strategies and maybe help you even come up with some of the messaging and the pitches and so forth. Again, we want you to walk away from this training with tools that you can use immediately. Now, the other question is it's a challenge. What is the challenge? One, the big challenge is actually getting through the information, because most people start these things, they're excited about it, and they might go through lesson one and they don't complete everything. And I can't really help that. We can kind of bribe you with some gifts if you do that. And I'm going to do that today. But it's really up to you if you want to grow your business to make sure you set aside the time to go through the information and then more importantly, to implement that. And so what's the bribe? If you attend all of the 5 live sessions, then what we're going to do is, I'm not going to give away the gift, but we have a really special gift that is going to help you continue to implement the lessons and the information and the strategies you've learned, but it's also going to give you access to even more. So hopefully that's enough to help you follow through, learn the information, and then start the implementation. All right. So be sure to click the link down below to make sure that you opt into the live strategy sessions. We're only going to do those once a month. So 5 days out of the month, we're going to get on and do a group coaching session with you. And then you won't have an option again for maybe the next month. And at some point, we're probably going to have to make it to where people can't keep repeating those. If you have any questions when you go into the platform, there's going to be a little chat box. You can click on the chat box. If you're having technical issues, probably not so much back and forth on how to run your business and how to implement these on your business. That's just going to be too much for that. But certainly as far as if you're having trouble accessing the content and so forth, we want to take care of you there. Also on each of the lessons on the right side of the page, there's a little pop out for notes. So you can take notes on each of those lessons. So when you go back to it later, it'll be able to highlight the things that were really important to you. So I think that's it for now. I think I covered everything. Again, any questions, use the chat box, or you can certainly post it in this Facebook group as well. But I'm excited. Congratulations on taking advantage of this opportunity, and I will see you on the inside.